Is your WordPress site not sending email? In this video, I'm going to tell you probably why and how to fix it. First, a little background. All email is sent by SMTP servers, not web servers, not your website, all of it, everywhere. Your email client uses one, your webmail client uses one, all email is sent via an SMTP server. SMTP stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, and it's how we've been sending email for more than 40 years. Yes, for nearly half a century, all email has been sent using SMTP. Now, if you're accustomed to your WordPress site just being able to send email, that's because there's usually a web server and an SMTP server on the same system. They're installed next to each other, and they can talk to each other. If your site cannot send email, it's probably because there's no SMTP server on the same system. Now, both ways are common. Many hosts have an SMTP server available to their web server, but many don't. It can make your web serving more efficient if it's not trying also to send email. So, if they're separate, you need to tell your web server how to talk to an external SMTP server. And here's how that's done. First of all, you need an SMTP server. A quick Google search brought me to this article on Mailtrap. I've never used Mailtrap. I'm not endorsing them. I just found this great list. And here are 10 free SMTP servers that you can sign up for. Now, they each have different skills. For example, Mailtrap is for companies sending at scale, so hundreds or thousands or millions of emails. If you're just looking for something that will allow your password resets and your forms to work, then maybe you want to look at Mailgun, which offers straightforward SMTP to handle mainly user-triggered emails. If you need something really cheap, quick, and easy, Gmail's there for you. Now, there are many more than these 10. Oh, look, 11. There are many more. Hundreds. So you may want to do a little research. But keep in mind what you're looking for, and they will tell you what they do, and just compare those two. So then, once you have an SMTP server, then what? Well, you need a WordPress plugin. And just like all things in WordPress, there's a plugin for it. Not only is there one, there are many. And which one you use is up to you. Now, most of them try to work with all possibilities. For example, WP Mail SMTP connects to vanilla SMTP, but also Gmail, Outlook, SendGrid, Mailgun, SES, Zoho, and more. Same over here. Come down to Fluent. Same over here. It may be worth it, once you've picked your server, to see if they have their own WordPress plugin. For example, I mentioned that Mailgun is good for simple things. They happen to have their own plugin, which is going to be guaranteed to work flawlessly. So once you've picked your server, check to see if there's a plugin just for that server. Now, I'm not going to go through how to set these up, but I will tell you that most of them simply need a username, password, server name, and sometimes a port number. And you can get those from whatever mail server you're using. Some of them, like Mailgun, for example here, we use an API key. So once you have an account with Mailgun, you go to the settings, get your API key, and put it in here. So this is not a complicated process. It's either username, password, or a key like this. So if your WordPress site is not sending email, check with your host and just ask them, do you have an SMTP server on the web server? And if they say no, then you need to find your own. As always, be sure to leave questions and comments in the comment section below.